Hi, did it work? Oh, StreamYard's not on my happy list these days. Sorry, I'm gonna move my camera just a hair. I'm not trying to make anybody dizzy. Hi, Joan. Hi, Laurel. Hi, you guys. Thank you for coming in. Oh, StreamYard. I swear they're trying to I swear they're trying to ruin me. Hi, Kathy. Shells. I love your live. Shells. And Joan, your live's awesome too. You guys are awesome. I really hope Regina comes in. She did a video this morning of the storms, the damage of the storms that happened. Okay. Oh, fun. Fun, Laurel. You're going for first place. That's right. Shoot for the moon. Hi, Regina. Regina, how are you? I watched your video this morning of the storm, what it did, the damage it did, and I can't comment on the video. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I did watch it, and I hope everyone's okay. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine, Joan. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody, so we know you're doing bowling, right, Laurel? Okay. So we'll hope that Laurel gets first place. I'm not good at bowling. I love bowling, but it just kills me. It kills me, I'm telling you. Okay, sounds good, Regina. Yeah, I was worried last night when you got off the live so fast. You were like, storms, I gotta go. And yeah, hi Lola. Hi, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bowling is fun. It kills my shoulders. I can't lift anything more than a child's weight bowling ball. It looks silly. Hi, Tanya. Is it Tanya? Tanya Nails? Hi. Thank you for coming. You guys are awesome. We have to get a conversation going. What are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about our weekend? What are we doing? What are we cooking? Because I need some ideas. You know, I could always do tacos. I could eat tacos 7 days a week. I'm right there. Yeah. Tanya, that's it. That's your name. Yeah. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. My bad. So, I've been slowly making progress on 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 of my diamond paintings, but I have 5 here. I have 6 going at once. But you recorded it. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Maybe I have heard of it, but maybe I don't know. Yeah. Regina had the storms hit her place and it landed on her house. Okay. That sounds, sorry. I'm opening my Topo Chico, so I don't want it to explode on me. It's carbonated. Hi, passionately intrigued. Hi. Can I have your first name? Do you want to give it? You don't have to. I mean, some people just want to go off their channel name. So it's up to you. No pressure. I am Autumn. Tracy. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Oh no, Laurel, how'd you lose that? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, I know. Man, I hear you. It's not, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do real quick and is get into my chat on my phone because, well, I gotta put it on my handy little hands. This is my hands. It holds it for me. Holds it up in the upright position. But I want to get into the chat so that if anybody comes in here and wants a blue jacket, I can give it to them. I'm okay. I did a live last night with Tampa, and her name is Pam. She does like gardening and stuff like that. And we did a interview last night. She interviewed me, and I had so much fun. And Regina and Lola and well, there was some kindness shown, and it made me cry. You guys like to make me cry. Yeah, it's kind of easy to do. If I get emotional, it's just because I don't know. It's just me, I guess. I'm gonna, okay, it's gonna be difficult. There it is. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be difficult. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna shut down the volume so you don't hear an echo. Oh, thank you, Regina. It was Regina and Star, Lola, and Boss. Boss was my first member because I created memberships. Shameless plug, okay? Okay, shameless plug. If you'll let me do it. I was terrified of doing memberships, and I don't know. Hi, Trivlogs. I don't know how to do a lot of technical stuff, and I feel like I have to end up figuring it out myself and walking myself through it. And oh, thank you for the thumbs up, Vlogs. Thank you. Um, so it was scary for me, and I kept putting it off and putting it off. I'm like, no, no, no. And then I had people asking me to do it, and I was just like, okay, I'll do it, and I'll feel my way through it. So I had to go on Canva and create the little emojis. I made some custom emojis. They allow you 4. And I did one that says, thank you, you rock, a picture of Coda, and then a picture. I went on, it wasn't Suno. Suno's where you do a lot of music. But I went on Being AI, and I created I just kind of told it a command, and it made a picture for me. And then I uploaded that. First downloaded, then uploaded it to Canva, and I used that. And they make you do it a certain size, so it's all, I don't know. Yep, that's right. But here's the thing is if I don't do it enough, I will forget. So I have to like a few reminders, like when my son was teaching me how to upload it on the computer and all this fancy stuff, any videos, I had to do it like 3 or 4 times myself and ask, okay, how do I do this? But once I got it, it's like riding a bike. Now I just know automatically how to do it. That's right. Yeah. Shells. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, well, not last night. I actually started them at the beginning of the week. And yeah, it was definitely, there's something I did not do. It was what do you call it? Not the emojis, but there's other things that kind of show up like stars that show up by your name, and it tells like each color represents a different month. So it shows like how long. So the first one I believe is blue, but I didn't customize that. And so I can learn how to customize that. It might take me a minute to do custom, I can't remember what they're called. Badges, I think is what it's called. A custom badge. Yeah. Thank you, TriVlogs. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Absolutely, Joan. Absolutely. Yeah. And Tampa was telling me she knows how to do certain things too. So if Tampa pops in, she's who I was on Tampa's live last night, and we did an interview. We were on there for so long. It was so much fun. Yeah. So if anybody pops in that needs a blue jacket, you guys let me know, okay? So yeah, I'll keep an eye on the chat on my phone. So yeah, try vlogs. What time is it there? Did you say what time it was there? I don't know. I think you posted what time it was. Did you say it was 1:11 a.m.? It is 1:17 p.m. here. Yeah. And I like to do later lives, like maybe Saturday night. Hi, Wolf Wolf. How are you? Milk and cookies for Wolf Wolf. I was thinking about, and I think I've said this on the last 3 lives. I think it would be kind of cool to do like in the middle of the week a later night one, or be on someone's panel later at night in the middle of the week, because different people come in. If you do a long, like an all day live, which I plan on doing I will do either on my birthday or on my 1 year, because on your 1 year they make you redo your watch hours. So you have to reach that 4,000 watch hour mark again. I believe that's what they do. And so I might do it on my 1 year, which will be in November. Okay. Okay, Tanya. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. Ever since I ended up with fibromyalgia and migraines, I usually have them in the morning, and mornings are my nemesis. I wake up feeling like my mom had a good analogy the other day. I feel like I got pulled through a keyhole backwards. It is horrible. I feel like I got hit by a truck and they backed up and hit me again. I just hurt so bad. So mornings are not good. And I've always been a night owl. I have tried to put myself on a regulated schedule and go to bed earlier, but I'll just lay there awake. So the best time for me is like, I do my best like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on, and I'll go till 3 in the morning. It's like I try to reschedule myself and I can't. Hi, Dari. Hi, how are you? Are you almost there, Joan? You should do another long live. I know it's probably a lot to do those lives. Lola's going to do a long live on her birthday. Yeah, I agree. My mom's a night owl too. Wolf Wolf's a night owl. Are you nocturnal, Wolf Wolf? Yep, Regina, that's how I am. It's so hard to get moving, and it hurts so bad that I just can't. Sometimes I can't think past the pain. And so I'll get up real slow. I get out and make coffee real slow, and it takes me. I literally when I do Friday lives and I do it at 1, I usually wake up and I give myself a couple of hours to wake up. I swear it's crippling. Yep. Oh, Kathy's a night owl too. Yeah. You were on Ramey's live last night too, right, Kathy? Like, We were all partying. We were hoping that she could figure out the what do you call it, Lola? What's the name? I'm forgetting. I have Tampa kept saying sometimers. I can remember sometimes, but not others. Oh, filters. We were trying to figure out filters because filters are so fun. If you can figure out filters, it's hilarious. Sometimes I'm on like a phone call with my mom or somebody, my sister or somebody through the messenger, and you have all these filters where you can put on makeup and yeah, make yourself a cat and yeah. Hi, cutie. Hi. Aw, thank you for coming in. Yeah, Shells, you are a morning person. Yeah. And some people, I think, Lola, aren't you a morning person too? Like you can get up and get going early. Mhm. Yeah, I told her to sit in front of her face in front of Coco's ears and take a screenshot. Yes, it's great. Yeah, I wish I could. I was thinking about doing a live, like a middle of the week, later night live, because different people come in, and that gives other people in different parts of the world, a chance to come in when they're not sleeping. Yeah. You wake up early for what? For fish? Oh, for fishing. You guys were talking about fishing last night. I am not a fisher person. I am not good at it. I will always snag them, but never catch them. It's like I'm not patient enough to get them on the hook. Yeah. Yep. Yes, Tanya. Yeah. That's how I feel too. I feel like I have to get up, take my Lyrica, and sometimes half a pain pill. It depends on how bad the migraine is, and just wait. And it usually takes about an hour before I start feeling um, the pain lift. Yeah. Hey, if y'all want to drop your links, if you have a channel, drop your link in the chat. It's okay with me. I mean, I know the people that are in here are not going to spam their channels. I know they're not going to. So if you want to drop your link and you have a channel and you want someone to see your channel, please drop your link in the chat. Yeah. If you don't know how, tell me, and I'm sure we'll figure out how. I know how to do it. So if you want me to drop your link, just tell me. Mm. Okay, Regina, give me a second. Okay, give me a second. I gotta find your channel. You're in my subs, so yeah. My hair is tickling me. Okay. I don't know why it's being difficult. Maybe if I just go into my previously watched and then I'll share it that way. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have to go into your channel real quick. Okay. Hit the three dots, share, copy link. Okay, let me go back into my live. Give me one moment. My hands are in the way. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, and Lola, okay, you did yours. Shells did hers. Okay, perfect. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, if you have a channel, please link it. I'm totally okay with it. I want everybody to connect and grow. So what I did was, yeah, I did the memberships. I think I created them on Monday. I actually like told myself, okay, no, you're going to sit down and you're going to learn this, because I think part of technology is we need to learn new things. We need to learn how all this stuff works. And so I did that, and I did it all by myself. But I'm willing to teach you. So anything you can do it on your phone. I did it on the computer, on my Canva app on the computer. So anything you like if you have a screenshot, a picture, create a picture on anything, and then just download it into your gallery, and then go into Canva. And there's so many free things on Canva. You do not have to pay on Canva. So you just go into Canva and upload the pictures you want. Just click upload and, upload those pictures, and it'll tell you if you want to create badges or emojis. And emojis is what I worked on. You click upload on Canva, go to your pictures, upload that picture, but you have to customize it first. You can't go above a certain size if it's an emoji. So then you click 41 by 41. That's your max size that you can do for an emoji in memberships. So then after you do that, you click download. So then you can download it, and it'll tell you where. So you can put it in a file, just create a file. Mine, I have all my downloads listed. So you can create a file and just put it in there so you know where to find it. Always know where you're putting your stuff. And then all you do is, after you download it, then you just go in and it'll give you options like upload. You just upload it in YouTube. I think you can do a lot of it on your phone, but I did it on my computer because, it just seems like there's more options on the computer and I can figure it out better. Aw. Aw, Rigby. Aw. Rigby is awesome. Every time you get him to talk, it's so cute. If dogs could actually talk, I just think it would be so awesome. Hi, Ramy. Hi. What are you doing today? Are you having morning coffee? I had so much coffee. It's like if I overdo it, I'm coffeeed out today. I'm drinking tea right now and my Topo Chico. Yeah. Morning coffee. Yep. Got to wake yourself up. You were I know you're an idol, Remy, but yeah, your live was hilarious. I wanted so bad to figure out those filters that you could I know you can do them on Messenger. And I do those with my mom whenever sometimes we're on the phone with Messenger and we just start clicking filters and it's hilarious. Oh, Wolf Wolf, I said it. I have milk and cookies for you, Wolf Wolf. This is my emotional support coffee cup, but I have tea in it. Thank you. Thank you, Tanya. You are so welcome to the community. I'm so glad you came in. I had at the beginning of the week, I think a rib is out. and I had this chest pain that was so bad. I was like doubled over in tears. I thought I was having a heart attack, you guys. It was bad. And then I kind of just, because I couldn't breathe. I was like trying to take a deep breath in, and I can still feel it right here. And if I take a deep breath in, it hurts right here, but below my collarbone. Oh, it was so bad. I couldn't even lay on my right side. That's kind of how I knew it was a rib, because there's certain positions I can't do. And I have a chiropractor appointment on Tuesday, so I was kind of holding out. I'm going to go to the chiropractor on Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, coffee tends to if I do too much, it'll just send me into like panic and stuff. It affects my adrenals. I really think it wears me out. Yeah. It'll put me in like a state of stress if I do too much, or I'll get jittery if I don't eat and I only drink coffee. So I get to the point where, okay, a pot is enough. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, I hope you guys all connect. And Rami, if you want, do you want me to drop your channel in here? I'm going to drop your channel link in here, okay? Just give me a second. Unless someone else wants to do it, but I can do it too. I just... will hit the three dots. Share, copy, and voila. There you go. There's Rami's channel. Okay. Hi, Jane. How are you? I found Jane on Tuber Chat, you guys. I'm going to add you as a mod, Jane, so you have a blue jacket. And I was helping her out with, well, what Tuber Chat does is he just says if you want to swap playlists with people, that gives them the watch hours. So then you just go into their channel and you can sub to them, watch their playlist, give them the watch hours, all the things to help them grow. So, yeah. Jane, how are you? There you go. There's your blue jacket. And you know what? do you want me to drop your channel link, or do you know how to do it, Jane? You can drop your channel link in here if you'd like. I'm totally okay with it. Jane does some jewelry. She does some unboxings. Coker Culture. Okay. Yes, thank you for coming in. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Jane. Yeah, if you know how to drop your link, please do it. I want you guys to connect. I'm gonna make Coker Culture a mod. You can be blue and everybody can connect with you. Yeah, and so a lot of the new people, the new subs, the people I've connected with, they'll come from other channels. Like I got some from Tampa's channel, new supporters. Hi, Tampa. Tampa's here, you guys. Oh, hi, Tampa. Are you driving? I mean, you don't have to say you're driving if you're driving. You can do it at a stoplight. Tampa does Uber, you guys, so. Tampa, do you want me to drop your channel link in here? So I found a lot of that's where I met Tampa also, was on Tuber Chat. So you can find people to connect with. You can go into their channel, leave a comment on one of their videos, just let them know that you were there and maybe where you heard about them, because that is, when you connect with people, it's creating a community. It really is, you guys. We need to support each other. There's people out there that are not into that, and I can understand maybe they had a bad experience, but so far I haven't had nothing but love. So Tampa, I'm going to drop your channel here. Give me just a second. I'll drop your channel link. You're probably driving. And I want you to be safe. Okay, there's Tampa's channel link. Yep. So is that where you came from, Coker? Coker culture. Sorry. Getting tongue-tied. I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yep. It's okay, Tampa. Dropped your link though. So yeah, it's yeah, Jane is fun to watch. I love her videos. Oh, you've been playing with wire today. Okay. Wire wrapping is really cool, you guys. It's a really cool art. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Lola's a great supporter, and Lola has a great channel. So you're welcome, Tampa. You're welcome. I had so much fun with that interview last night. Sometimes I wonder if my answers are like maybe what people are expecting or not expecting. And and then I think back later, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I answered that correctly, or if I, maybe answered in the way that people maybe thought I was going to answer. But I tried really hard. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Drive now, text later. That's right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Miss Southern Belle did the diamond painting that I sent her. Yeah. I sent her I had got it from Hobby Lobby, and it was a tree. It was a really pretty tree with butterflies and stuff on it. It's like one of those standing ones, like a table topper. And she said she wanted it, so I mailed that to her, and I think she might have already got it done. You know how if you're on a live and you mention somebody's name, they all of a sudden pop in? Well, one can only hope, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Passionately intrigued. Yeah, I do sewing too, but I haven't done any videos on sewing. I make those bowl cozies. I've made a lot of stuffed animals. I crochet amigurumi. Yeah. 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 So, yeah, I understand. Yeah, if you're driving, you're doing Uber, just drive. I'll be here trying to entertain you. I'll try not to show too many things. I do have some stuff I wanted to show you because I am making progress on a few of my diamond paintings. So I will probably try to show you that. Okay. So this is the Coudils that I've been working on. This is how far I've gotten on it. This is a full rhinestone. These are Ramie's diamond painting with Coco. That's her dog Coco. This is how much progress I've made on it. So I've gotten a couple rows done. So yeah, it's the butterfly. I think it's like a moth or something, but it's full rhinestone and it has some shine that, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at that. I think that's called a peony, right? Or no, maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Peony. So yeah. Tanya. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna throw this off to the side here. All right. Try not to show my tattoos, guys. I'm covering my back up. They're all over my back. I have them all on my back. Okay. This is the other one from Coodills. This is one that I did with AI, and I sent this picture to Coodills, and they turned it into a diamond painting for me. So this is how far I've gotten on this, and I've completed this row. So isn't that beautiful? And I just I put this picture on Canva when I got done like creating the image with AI. I put it on Canva and then I edited it. I cleaned it up. I cleaned up the background. I cleaned up and brightened the colors. So yes, Jane, exactly. Thank you, Regina. Thank you. So, I mean, this row right here has got some roses behind it, but then there's a butterfly up here. So, and it's not a huge one. I had them do 50 by 50. This is actually a product reveal. So they did this for me for free. And that moth one was a product review also. So one of my drills just popped off. Must not have been pressed down very good. I'll fix that later. Okay, there's my second one that I've been working on. Yeah. Okay, this one is my product review from Senator. So I'm working on this and I got a whole nother row done. So I'm not to the flower, to the bird yet. There's a bluebird here, but I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working on it. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Yep, be careful. Don't text and drive. I like hate it when people text and drive. So if all you got to do is listen, then just listen. And when you stop, you know, or get to where you need to go, so then, you know, drop a sentence or two. So this is from Senator. They were really hard to get a hold of. It took months to get back to me when I asked them if I could do product reviews of their stuff. Because on Senator's website, there is a million different diamond painting. They just have a lot of choices. Yeah. And so, Kathy, I hear you. I understand, because if I have way too many going at once, I do get stressed out about them. So if I can get a row done within a couple of days, then I set that aside and I'll work on a row on another one. So as long as I'm making progress, I try not to stress out. And then what'll happen is I'll have like 5 or 6 finishes all in 1 month because I just slowly worked on them. And there isn't a day that I don't diamond paint unless I have a migraine that's so bad I can't get out of bed. So, oh, yeah. I hear you, Jane. Yeah, I just rotate them out. I don't necessarily get bored on one. I just know that if I rotate them out, then I'll feel like I'm making progress and it's not as stressful. So, and I haven't made progress on this one, but I do have it, and I have been having it set out. This one's from St. Fan Cells. So this bottom part, I did the leaves. It's so cute. Those 3 little squirrels in the tree. So I leave it set out because I intend on working on it. So it's going to be added to my rotation. But it's so cute. I got it from Fan Cells. This is a product review from Fan Cells. So those leaves, don't they just come alive? You guys have no idea. That is all confetti. There is not one little spot of multi-placing in those leaves. Not one. So yeah. So I do most of my diamond painting on my dining room table, unless I'm going to do like a whip and chat. And in the case of doing a whip and chat, I come into my room and I put everything down on my desk, and I'll just work on one here because I have an overhead camera. I put an arm on my desk, so it's an overhead camera, and I use a Canon. It's an EOS. Let's see. Let me see. I'll just show you. So there's my Rode microphone, and this is an EOS 50, I believe, a Canon EOS 50. And so I have that on the arm, and I just leave that right above, and then that's where how I do my any of my videos, my unboxings, whip and chats, anything. Hi, Krishna. Hello. Okay, Tampa. Yeah, I'll see you later. Drive safe, okay? Yep. I'm doing okay. Yeah. It's been a rough week. Yeah. I got the overhead arm from Amazon, actually. Oh, you guys are connecting. That's great. So, yeah, I got the arm from Amazon. I mean, if you guys want the arm to last a little while, don't skimp. Like, do spend the extra couple of dollars. Aw, thank you. Get the good stuff, because then you're not replacing it. You have good stuff. The Canon camera was actually a gift from my husband a few years back. He got it from me a long time ago because I've wanted a YouTube channel for literally years. And he said, if I get you the camera, he's like, I want you to do what you want to do. So he got me this Canon, and I was terrified. I would just take it on vacations and just, clip pictures. And I was like, wow. I was so scared. And then, what's funny is he's marrying a photographer, my older son. He's in the military. He works for the Space Force, and all he does is technology. All he does, that's his job, is technology. And, so his girlfriend, who's going to be, they're getting married this next spring. She is a photographer, and she has her own photography business. And she showed me the settings to put my camera on. And then my son showed me the, like how to put it on the computer, how to create a file, how to edit it. I use CapCut to edit. So yeah, let me go into Amazon real quick, and I will find it. Give me one moment. If I don't see the chat, it's because I'm out of the chat for one moment. I will go into my stuff and buy again. Okay, it should be one of the most recent because it hasn't been that long since I purchased it. And I love my camera arm. The only thing is I can't get this Canon doesn't do lives, so I can't use it to, because I want to learn how to do a picture off to the side and then show you something, like say I want to search something online. but I want to do it live. I don't know how to do that. I really don't. And I want to learn how to do that. You know how someone sets their picture off to the side and then they're scrolling on the internet and you can shop with them and all that. And that kind of stuff is so cool. And I don't know how to do it. I wish I could learn how to do it. I'm looking for that camera arm. Oh, there's the ring light that I use. I have a ring light on a stand and it changes out the little holders. So I can put in my phone, I could put my camera on it, I could put my iPad on it, and that's what I'm doing right now is my iPad. Yeah. Yes, Jane, welcome to the family. I feel like you guys are like my family and you come in and have coffee with me. I love it. And I'm so glad I found you. I love the quality of your videos, Jane. You do a really good job. Hi, TR. TR's here. Hi, TR. How are you? How are you, my friend? Okay, everybody say hi to TR real quick, and I'm going to see if I can find this camera arm. I have tried so many things, you guys. I've tried, and the best way that I can record, literally, the best way is on my iPad. When I'm doing my, I do it through StreamYard. When I'm doing that, and StreamYard's been on my naughty list lately. They have been just a real pain in the butt. Because I created my live. Last week, I couldn't even get it to start. It wouldn't even start. It was just a black screen. This week, I created my live last night, like an upcoming, set the time, and I went to go into it today and it completely deleted it. While everybody was in YouTube waiting, I could see them in the chat on my phone. It deleted it on my StreamYard. So then I had to go out and create another StreamYard live. It was just, I'm telling you, it's so frustrating. So stinking frustrating. Okay, let me go into orders. Filter them. I think I bought this arm early 2025. Okay, let's just do that. Apply. Oh, another one that I really like and I want to try it with ASMR, which this Rode microphone right here, this one right here is really, really good, like for ASMR. It picks up, it's just got the best sound. It's so, you can whisper across the room and it's perfect. I love it. But there's another microphone that I like and I got it and my daughter's been using it to make her videos. She likes ASMR. And it's called a Yeti microphone. I got myself a pink Yeti microphone, but she's been using it for hers. So yeah, this isn't working. This isn't working, but I bet you if I search camera arm, it'll pop up. Desk. Okay, because it'll say, bought one time before. Okay, I believe this is it. Let me copy this link. I'll go into it. Hit the three dots. Copy. Okay, here comes the link for it. And then, yeah, you guys can check it out. I love the arm. I think it's great. So hopefully that takes you to it. You can try it and see if that link works. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. Oh, look at you. Regina, you found the emojis. Yeah, because those custom emojis are for memberships. And yeah, I love, you can light up the chat with my custom emojis, and that just warms my heart. Oh, like you guys. I was crying last night. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, that's a picture of my little, when Coda was a little puppy. She is so beautiful. She's an English cream retriever, and she is hilarious. You're so far behind. Hi, Melissa's Journey. Oh, you've never been here before. Do you want a blue jacket? You can click on people's, now you're blue. You can click on people and, find people that way. It's just easy. You just click on them and, subscribe to them, give them some support. Yeah. So, okay, so that's another one I've been working on. And I know if I look, while I'm looking at it, the only place on this that has multi-placing it is around the squirrels. Are the squirrels or chipmunks? I don't know. We have prairie dogs here, the ground squirrels. So prairie dogs and ground squirrels are different, but they are pain in my keister. They will dig holes out in the back, and if your animal steps, they can break their leg. So I have to go back and, what we did one year? They said to put bubble gum in the holes. Well, we dropped it because they'll eat it, and then yeah. Anyway, so I don't want them around, and they dig holes, and then there's piles of dirt everywhere. It's really a pain in the butt. So if they want to do it out front, it's fine, just not in the back where the animals are, because I can't afford to have an animal break a leg, right? So last year my husband's like, oh, I saw a video, let's drop some bubble gum down their little holes. So we did, and the next day all the bubble gum was pushed out. I'm like, that didn't work. Like, what do you do? No, they pushed it out. They just shoved it out of the hole. So yeah, I was frustrated about that. Even though they're cute, they're so cute. I love squirrels. I think they're so cute. Okay, so this is my really big one, and I have not made progress on this one for a little while because, oh, there goes my phone. Sorry. Okay, I'll get it in just a second. Okay, it's because this one's so large. This is Magic Roses from Diamond Art Club. So we can start here at the top. And there are certain ones right here. They're specials, like right here. They're huge drills, like really big crystals. So I'm just gonna kind of scroll up. This is the one I actually started this one for Star's event. It's Starlight Starbright 70. Okay, let me get down to her dress. Look at this dress, you guys. Look at that dress. Isn't that so beautiful? And she's holding she's making taking little rose seeds, and they're turning into, they're turning into roses. So right down at the bottom of her dress, this is what's kind of, I didn't realize this at first, but when I get to the bottom here, this is where I've been working. See those they're like little seeds down at the bottom. And then she takes them and turns them into, you can see where I worked up to right here. So this is done right here, all the way to this point. And so it's so cute. I love this one. This is a part of me that's very eccentric. When I bought this one, I was like, yeah, that's the eccentric part of me. I love that. So then this one is humongous. It's like could cover a window. It's a curtain. It says that it is 25.6 by 51.2. The centimeters is 65 centimeters by 130 centimeters. So that's what I've been working on. I actually haven't made progress on that one because I've been focusing my attention on this one. And I do have it covered by some of Ramey's cover sheets, so you might not see some of it just because of that. But this is the Victorian garden path. And there's the house. The birdhouse, all the flowers. There's so many rhinestones in there. I don't even know how to show you guys all the rhinestones that are in this. But yeah, this one I've been working on too. So I've made progress on a lot of them. They're Ramey's papers, release papers. And then, so what I had to do was, because I got so far doing this way, I flipped it. So then I started down here. I've already started on this side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep working on this one until it's completed. I don't think it'll take more than probably a week to finish that, maybe, because I can do a whole row in about a day and a half. So 2, 3, 4. So about maybe 5 days it'll take me to finish this. Did you have to go, Jane? Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I missed your goodbye, but I'll see you soon. I'll make some comments on your videos so that we can, have little chats. Yeah. So those are my projects. That's what I've been working on. I do have other ones, but they are small, just small ones. And I haven't been as faithful as working on those, but I have 6 going now that I'm working on. Thank you, Melissa's Journey. Oh, I gotta grab my phone. I dropped my phone, so that's why if anybody came in that needs a blue jacket, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, because I dropped my phone. There. Put it back. Oh, there it goes again. You guys. Oh my gosh. Clumsy. Okay. I know, Lola. It is, isn't it? It is huge. Huge. It's so hard to show that one because it is massive. It takes up a lot of space when I have it out on my table. I roll it up and I put it on my it's like a lap desk, and I roll it up and I lift the lap desk up. It telescopes up, so I have it laying upright so I'm not looking down, because if I'm looking down I can't diamond paint. I'll end up sick if I'm looking down, putting all that weight on my neck. Okay, no, that's fine, Tanya. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I always forget that I can thumbs up my own videos. You guys can give a watch and a thumbs up to your own videos. I mean, if you don't know that, do it. Because, yeah, you deserve it. So, I don't have any weekend plans. If it gets nice, we've been having rain and cold weather, like close to snowing cold. We're talking down in the 30s at night. So whatever in my garden that hasn't survived, I'm going to have to replace that, but I don't want to do it until I know it's going to warm up, because it is way too cold. There are certain vegetables that take the cold. Peas, green beans. There are certain cruciferous vegetables that prefer the cold. They like it colder, but I have one raised bed that I have not planted anything in. So I plan on doing some peas and green beans, and then I'll put in some trellis or something that they can climb up. I watched a video on cattle panel. So you can get like cattle panel and make an archway. And that way, when they're vining up, they have something to grab onto and grow. So yeah. You got it all fixed this morning, Regina. I'm so happy. I was so worried. I mean, who wants a treat? That storm must have been something else if you had to jump off like that last night. And because of the storms, I'm telling you, those trees were landing on your house. That's so scary. We were going to go, like I said on my whip and chat, we were going to go down to Rapid City this weekend for the long weekend, but it's been snowing there. And I don't want to go somewhere where it's cold, rainy, snowy. I mean, it doesn't sound appealing to me unless I, want to go skiing. And I don't ski because that just causes injury. I injure myself skiing. I don't ski. If I ever go skiing with somebody who likes to ski, I just do the, what do you call the inner tubes? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. Have fun. Who are you seeing? Did you say who you're seeing? Oh, I'm so glad you came in. Okay. Yeah, talk to you later. So, yeah, I don't really have any plans. We were going to go down to Rapid City. One thing I love to go, I never can see it enough. I love it. If you guys get a chance to ever do it, put it on your bucket list. Go see Mount Rushmore. So yeah, go see Mount Rushmore because I mean, it's amazing to me, and Crazy Horse, because they did Crazy Horse too. But if you go tour the caves, go down in the caves, that's amazing cave tours. They have amazing amusement parks. And the best time to go to those is probably end of August, beginning of September, kind of when the season is winding down so that you don't have to worry about as many tourists. But there are some amazing amusement parks. Like you ride the ski lift to the very top, and at the very top, you get off of the ski lift, and there's a little cafe up there, and they have those lookout things, and you can see Mount Rushmore from up there. I can't even remember what it's called, but it's an amusement park there. Um, so there's that. So we were going to do that this weekend, but it's about 5 hours south of us. And we were going to take the camper down, stay at the Fish and Fry. If you guys look up the Fish and Fry campground, they do have cabins and stuff too. But yeah, it's hard to get away. If it's not one thing, it's another. So my animals need my neighbors across the street, they have kids that they're really good kids, and they would come over and watch my big animals. So the sheep would have someone, and the chickens will have someone to come and look at them. You'd look after them, make sure they have water and stuff. But I don't know, I just don't see the appeal in going somewhere where it's snowing still. So yeah, that's kind of where I draw the line. So we decided, and also it's Memorial Day weekend. So usually the traffic, is going to be horrible during a holiday. So, and I think Memorial Day weekend is notorious for bad weather. So Yeah, we'll just do it a different time. This, I don't know. We'll just do it. My mom was going to come out and, just kind of house sit for us. She pops in every once in a while. So does my sister. They live in town here. It's just I'm about 14 miles out of Williston, out of town towards Montana. I'm about 70 miles from the Canadian border, actually. So, yeah. Um, So now that that's not a thing, I don't really have a plan. And if it stays cold, I'm not going to go back out and plant anything back out in my garden that, the weather wiped out. It rained for like 6 days straight. And I need to plant some pumpkins. I usually plant my pumpkins right on the fence line because they vine. So they'll vine through the fence and grow pumpkins out in the field. And then when your animals eat them, it's a dewormer. So pumpkins act as a dewormer for large animals. So then I don't have to go and give them any ivermectin or anything like that. Because if they're grazers and they graze really close to the ground, they'll end up with parasites. So you have to deworm them. And I'm always checking their eyes and making sure they're not, having a parasite overload, because that literally will kill them. So, it will unalive them. I guess I should say it that way. So, yeah, I don't know. So that's one thing I got to do is plant a row of pumpkins on the fence line so that I'll use them too. I mean, I like pumpkin myself, but I do it mostly for the sheep. Okay, yeah, passionately intrigued. That's okay. You're in the bushes watching. Are you peeping through? Hi, Scully. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you guys. Scully, if you want to drop your link to your channel, you can. I don't mind. That way, other people, if they don't know your channel, can come in and see you. Yeah, happy Friday. It is Friday, and it's almost towards the end of the day. So people will be getting off work, and yeah. Also, Memorial Day represents a lot of fallen soldiers. So, tribute to those families that lost someone in war. Um, it's hard. I have a lot of family members that um, were in war. So my grandpa was my mom's dad was in World War II. He was down in the Panama Canal. Um, yeah, he had a lot of PTSD from it, war nightmares and stuff like that. So he would black out and stuff. Yeah, so war was really hard on him. It was hard on a lot of people. He's passed now. He's been gone for about 20 years, I think. I think he was born in 1909. So he'd be way over 100. He's been gone for a long time. Can you guys hear my bird chirping? Sounds like he's out there just having a fit in his cage. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, you'll like Scully. He does stories and skits and stuff like that. He reads on his channel. It's all his own work. Yes. Well, Scully, I like your channel. So, yeah, I love to support you. Yeah, and I like Scully's I'm a member on Scully's channel, so when you go into his chat, you can drop a whole bunch of different emojis. So you only get like so many emojis when you first start. So like when I first started, it's only 4. And as you get more members, you get to add more emojis. So you're struggling or a starving artist, Scully. No, absolutely. I've never said a bad thing. What? 100. Oh, hi. Okay, Kathy just made a comment. You have relatives in North Dakota? Yeah. Yes, I have been to several campgrounds here in North Dakota. Several. Yep. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yeah. You had 150 members before you got sick last year. Yeah, I know. You talk about your health a little bit on your channel, and I know I kind of hint at mine. Uh, we struggle with a lot of the same health afflictions. So, yeah, if I'm not careful, I'll go into a flare and I won't come out of it for months. So, I have to be really careful. Margie. Oh, virtual hugs, Margie. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Um You are so welcome here, Margie. I'm so glad to see you guys. Margie's been with me since the beginning. So has Shells, and so has Lola since the very beginning. And I have been doing it. I make myself sound like I'm an OG, but I've only been doing this since November, like with my channel and stuff. Yeah. And I'm so thankful that I did. I I didn't I I honestly didn't know what would come of it. Um I was unaware that people would be so welcoming in the community, and here we are. I mean, I'm almost to 1,300 subscribers, and I I don't even know where these subs are coming from. Like, people are like popping up out of the woodwork left and right, and yeah. Yeah, Scully, you know where when I feel the best, and it never goes away. It No matter what I do with my diet, what I do medically, what I do in any way, shape, or form. I don't care. Someone can tell you to meditate all day long, but it's not going to take the pain away. Okay. And I'm sorry. I'm not dissing anybody for that. Okay. But it's real. Okay. It's not a mental, I'm not undermining that aspect of it, because meditation is important, but I still have to deal with this excruciating pain in my back. And they won't do anything about it surgery wise. So I'm literally on a pain regimen that they just said you have to tolerate what you have. I do my best. Um, but when it comes to diet, the best way I feel is on the carnivore diet, where all I eat is meat and fat. And I have to be careful what kind of fat. It has to be a clean fat. It has to be either butter or ghee. Ghee is a clarified butter, and so all the dairy is out of it. It's just ghee, and just I I feel better with just hamburger. I get irritated with steaks. I think, oh yum, I'm gonna go eat a really good steak, and then it's like tough as nails, and my jaw hurts because I'm chewing so much. No, I'm not okay with that. So, um, also, I am not anemic anymore if I go full carnivore, and all I eat is just meat. That's all I eat. So when I go off the diet, the flares start happening, the dizziness starts happening, my vision goes blurry. And when I'm on the carnivore diet, my eyes clear up. I can see better. I feel better. I feel more mentally sound. Um, yep. 80/20. Yep. If I can find higher fat, I do, and I do not rinse the fat off. I keep it on there. Yep. So if I can find the strength to go back on my diet, I have gained, oh my gosh, and I gained it really fast, because that's what happens when you're, yeah, yeah, I get nausea, yeah, really bad, especially with the pain in my neck and the migraines. Yep, I get nausea really bad. Yeah. You've been tolerating 80/20. Well, I mean, if you don't, you can always get the leaner meat. Just eat lean meat and add fat to it later, like sour cream or something like that, you know? I've only found that that works for me. I started out paleo. I did that for a while, and this was years ago. I'm probably talking like 7 years ago when I got really, really sick and I was having 14-day migraines and I couldn't move off the couch. I was throwing up. It was horrible. Okay, you can't eat dairy. Yeah. And those who have no gallbladder need to be really careful with carnivore. You need to eat lean because your gallbladder is gone and there's no place for the bile to go. And the bile is there to extract nutrients, you know? And if the gallbladder is gone, then your liver kind of has to work overtime to make the enzymes, basically the bile, to produce, you know, to extract those nutrients. So yeah. Okay, so you still have your gallbladder, Scully? You need to make sure that you're pressing on it, because if you are fat free, then your gallbladder has no reason to squeeze. If you're fat free, the second you start eating fat can make you sick and you can have a gallstone attack because it sat stagnant for so long that it created gallstones with your bile. So you need to, if you have a fat-free diet, you have to be really careful when you do eat fats because it will make you sick. Yeah, it will. And if you don't have a gallbladder, go easy on the fats. Eat lean and add a little bit of fat, just a little bit. Don't overdo it. Yeah. I have to take enzymes too. I lack certain enzymes and it has to do with the ulcerative colitis. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay, Kathy. The Hatton. My eyes are blurry. I'm sorry. The Hatton. Where is it located at, Kathy? Which part of North Dakota? Do you know what city, what town, or where it's by? Ugh. Why was my phone just buffering? So I was watching Scully with the gallbladder. I was watching it's Dr. Boz. If she's a MD, and why can't I think of his name? Another doctor, and he linked gallbladder pain. If you have pain in your right shoulder, it's actually linked to your gallbladder. And if you, because your liver is like over here on your left side, right? And your gallbladder is attached and it sits right kind of below your ribs. If you're having pain right there, you can lay down and press on that gallbladder and it'll usually relieve the right shoulder pain. So just keep that in mind if you're having gallbladder pain or you can feel that nausea or whatever. Another thing that really helps, it really helps, is baking soda water. I am addicted to baking soda water. I'll take 8 ounces or even more and put a teaspoon of baking soda in it, just stir it, and it'll relieve all that pressure. So yes, yep, that pain that is right here can be linked to your gallbladder. So if you press and gently massage your gallbladder, you can get that worked out. And if you go like full carnivore and you're eating a lot of fats, I mean, I drop weight like that. I probably have gained 30 pounds in the last like 4 months. And it's because I went off my diet. But if I go back on my diet, it'll melt off so fast, you guys. Like, it's insane. I'll go from like an 8 to a 2 and like that. And it's because there's no carbs. So your body, your cells, right? Here's a cell. If you're eating carbs, that cell opens, accepts them, and then closes. And it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The cells expand, right? When you eat no carbs and you're just eating fat, that cell releases all that water, all that inflammation, and the cell gets smaller and smaller. That's how you lose the weight, because those cells, another thing too, if you ever do this, ever, what happens is when that cell opens up and says, okay, I'm going to release all this inflammation, the body needs to just get rid of it, right? You lose electrolytes, because when that cell releases all that inflammation, it's releasing your electrolytes too. So you have to make sure you have electrolyte, like salt is really important. Healthy salt, not table salt, not iodized salt. I'm talking Celtic salt or sea salt, pink salt, something like that that still has the minerals and stuff in it. I add that, and I use LMNT. It's LMNT, element. And I just put that in water and drink that, and I'll add minerals, liquid minerals to my water. When I go strict, this is how I do it, because I will end up getting so sick just from gluten, and because celiac is real and I have celiac. I'm not supposed to be eating any breads or anything. And when I go off my diet, I just eat whatever, all the baked goods. Donuts are my nemesis, but also taste so good. Okay. You don't eat red meat. Okay. And some people can't. I mean, it takes, I don't want to gross you guys out. Like, some people really don't do good with red meat, but yeah, I will eat a raw steak any day of the week as long as it's organic. Yeah, no wheat. I'm not supposed to eat anything. I had a DNA test done, a food tolerance test, and a DNA test. So the DNA test was for the medical side, was for what my body actually can metabolize. So they took my blood and they tested, or no, they did a cheek swab and they sent it to a lab and they tested that and tested all different medications on it. And they told me exactly what medications my body could metabolize. The second test was the food tolerance test. And I am apparently allergic to soy, gluten, eggs. I'm not supposed to eat eggs, you guys. I have 50 chickens. What am I supposed to do with those eggs? Okay. And there was another one on there. I have all the results. And so these are ones that actually cause flares in me, and I'm not supposed to eat it. So usually with eggs, it's not the yolk, it's the whites. If you're going to have an intolerance, try just removing the whites and only eat the healthy yolk, because the yolk has the cholesterol that's good. That's good for your brain. I know there's a huge, sometimes a dividing line. Yeah. Yep. There's a big dividing line with, so my doctor did, when I was full carnivore, I had done it for 3 months, and then he did my blood work, and he called me and he said, I have never seen a cholesterol that high that is good. He's like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. So I just stayed on it, and my body likes it. You have to look at your genealogy, you guys. There's a study out there that shows if you are from the northern hemisphere, genealogy wise, you're going to tolerate fats and meats better. So a carnivore diet would work for you. If your DNA is more equatorial, towards the middle or southern, you're going to tolerate foods like fruits, vegetables from those parts of the world, because it's already in your DNA. Your ancestors ate that from those parts of the world. So you have to look at your genealogy too and test it. Yeah. Okay, type 1. So the Dr. Boz does, and it's B-O-Z on YouTube. She's an MD, and she did a whole bunch of studies of type 1. Yep. And how she followed them all the way through to healing. I mean, you might think I'm crazy. I'm serious. You have to watch Dr. Boz, to helping these type 1s heal. Because I don't know how she did it, but it was a very slow process. I don't know. So first I did paleo, then I did keto, and I did keto for a couple of years and still had problems with my health. So then I switched to carnivore at that time. So if I'm not on that diet, you guys, I'm in a lot of pain. Like I can feel the back of my head is just, it feels like someone has my neck in a vice, and I can feel it just squeezing. And eventually this will turn into a severe migraine. Yep. Yep, Shells, you're right. No, doctors won't tell you. They won't tell you. I will be honest with you. Let's see. Let's see. Is it Laya? Tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right. Laya. So doctors are not paid to tell you. They only take like 8 hours. They don't have to take any nutrition. You want to go to like a real organic nutritionist that will help you, because doctors are trained in medicine, masking medicine, medicines that will mask. La. Is it la or lay? So that's why your doctors don't tell you about nutrition, because they never probably took more than 8 hours nutrition class in all of their schooling. Like lay down. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, Lay. How are you? Lay la. Layla, I'm sorry. Shame on me. Layla, I do know. Yes, Eric Clapton. There you go. Layla. Aww. Laylan. Okay, yeah, that was just a misprint, right, Regina? Young lady, Laylan. Layla. My kids have 15 days left. Yeah, he got me on my knees. I don't want to say too much because I don't want a copyright strike. Layla, do you have a channel? What is it about if you have a channel? You can connect with anybody on here. I know some people think that the carnivore diet might be a little extreme. I don't tell a lot of people how I eat because there's always someone who wants to criticize it, but not any of them had to walk in my shoes. Not any of them have to walk in your shoes. You have to make that choice for yourself. And you also need to know your options. There are options, you guys, when it comes to your health. I mean, yeah, we have to go to the doctor. Yeah, we have to get medications to feel better. But I do think that you need to know your options. I mean, then you can create a plan for yourself. You are the only one living in here. You are the only one who feels what you feel. No one else can see what you're feeling. And you can try to explain it in words, but if someone has never experienced it or even remotely felt that, they would never understand. So you need to create a plan for you that works for you. Yeah. Did they find anything, Scully? Regina, are you asking me if I eat only red meat? If I'm on my carnivore diet, yes. And here's the thing is since I have my chickens, I only eat the yolks. Typically, I will just, if I even make a hamburger, just a big old, I'll eat a 1 pound hamburger, no problem. And then I'll just take the yolk. I'll weed out, you know how you do the shell thing where you dump out the whites off the yolk. You can take on a hot burger, take that yolk and just dump it on the top of your burger. Will not hurt you. I promise you, it will not hurt you. Yeah. Um. Okay. That's where mine is. Scully, that's where mine is. It's like the vertebrae are so squished that there's actual fractures in them and it's pressing on my spinal cord. And when it presses on my spinal cord, it causes all these nerve pains and my brain like can't process. It's like so many signals are being sent to my brain. My brain is on overload. So that's what the Lyrica does is it stops those receptors from feeling or hearing all of those screaming messages. You're in pain, you're in pain, you're in pain. And the Lyrica stops, it silences them. I know it's like having a radio playing in the background. I know that I'm in pain, but the Lyrica silences that in my brain and I still know it's playing in the background. I know it could be hurting, but the Lyrica says you're okay. So this is a very supportive channel, Layla. I hope that, yes. Yeah, terrible tension migraines. I get pain in my jaw right here, like this part of my neck. It'll just feel like someone's got it in a vice, and then sometimes I get a knot in my throat. That actually has to do with emotions. So, because when you're silenced so long in your life, you learn how to silence yourself for fear of judgment. So then that balls up right here in your throat chakra, and you cannot, unless you speak, that lump will not go away. When you need to speak, you need to speak. And if someone always silences you or criticizes you for opening up about a feeling or an emotion or something, oh, Lola, gabapentin. You see, they tried to put me on gabapentin and I had such a bad reaction to gabapentin. I think she put me on too high of a dose and I felt like my eyeballs were going to bounce out of my head. I felt like my eyeballs were doing this and I had to hold on to walls because I couldn't walk straight. And I think she just gave me too high of a dose. My body cannot process it. Yeah. And so I have to take Lyrica. And then, so that also, that's how they knew with the DNA test what medicine to put me on that my body would metabolize. So, okay. I'm on 150 milligrams 3 times a day. So, and yes, some of the side effects is blurriness with my vision. So I will get this, the blurriness from the medicine, but it's also from eating poorly. It's from because I went off my diet. When I go back on my diet, my vision clears up. Yeah. Yep. Gabapentin is harsh. It's harsh. I'm going to tell you, if your body can't, you have to know what your body can metabolize. And I would really wish that if doctors were going to put you on medicines, that they would automatically do this DNA test, because that would cut down dramatically on side effects, right? On people having bad reactions to certain medicines. I have a girlfriend who got serotonin syndrome because they put her on too high of a dose of an antidepressant. Well, maybe she didn't need an antidepressant, right? First of all, but she literally, after they did that, after she had a bad reaction to the serotonin, and it's called serotonin syndrome. And she literally went into seizures. She started having seizures in her brain. Her leg would seizure, her arms would seizure. She wouldn't be able to drive. It literally crippled her. So, are you talking about me, Scully? The look, yeah. They actually say that Lyrica is for seizures. Like, it's a seizure medication. Um, but I mean, I have had seizures in my life. I've had about 3 that I can number, that I know about. I've had 3, and in every seizure, there was at least someone there to catch me when I fell. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's good for anxiety, though when I eat bad, my anxiety gets worse. The panic attacks become more frequent, and I feel horrible. It makes me feel horrible. I really need to get back on my diet, and I do good. I'll do good for a couple of days, and then boom, right when my body starts burning up all those carbs that were stored, it's like starts screaming sugar, sugar, and then yeah, I kind of, it's a vicious cycle. So sugar is a really, it's damaging. It's so damaging. Yeah. Mm-hmm. One thing I noticed with my eyes, I don't know if you notice this, but one eye is different than the other. And the medicine, yes, sugar is addictive. It is very addictive. Um, yep. And that's why, sugar causes, not only is it a known toxin and they put it in everything, um, it is more addictive than heroin, you guys. Sugar is more addictive than heroin. That's why food addiction is real, because sugar is more addictive. So if you read your labels, there are some things on the shelf that are still good. And if you watch the people that are dietitians, they say don't shop in the aisles, only shop on the outer part. You're going to find all the stuff you need on the outer walls, and not shop in the boxed stuff, because that's where a lot of the stuff that's really bad for you will be on those in the aisles, the box foods. Yeah, I love sugar too. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something I need to work on. But for every 1 molecule of sugar is 100 molecules of water. That's why when you eat sugar, you get thirsty, because that sugar craves water. So then that's what makes the cells expand. The sugar, like, is sitting in here, it's saying, give me water, give me water. And then the water comes in and it sits there. It just sits there and it gets bigger and bigger while it's not releasing it. So that's why you have to signal the body, the cell. You have to signal the cell to release that inflammation. And the only way to do that is to not eat sugar and carbs. That's it. No pancakes, no muffins, no noodles, no beans. Peanuts are not nuts, they're beans, they're legumes. So that's a bean. And I can't do any plant fiber like lectins, like spinach. I have to be really careful in what I eat. Mm-hmm. And just like, this is for informational purposes only. And you can call this entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor. I am not a dietitian. I just know what I've done for the last 10 years to try to make myself well. though I will probably have this for the rest of my life, I have to make myself somewhat well. I have to live life. I have kids to live for. I have grandkids to live for. I want to be there for all the weddings and all of the things, the graduations. And I want to be there here. I want to be there here, not just here, but here. I want to mentally be there. So not in my pain. Because once I go into a flare, I will go inward and I will live in that pain. It's like a vicious cycle. I don't know how to get out of it. So once that pain reaches that level, I can't think past it. So when my kids do all these things, when my son gets married this next spring, I want to be there, not just physically, but mentally. And I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to do these things. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Joan, okay. Yeah, you get ready. You get ready for your live. Joan's going to go live here in about 15 minutes, I think, right, Joan? So that's another thing about this community. Thank you, Wolf Wolf. Um, I remember you talking about it, Scully. Yeah, I remember you talking about it. And um, that's another thing about this community. I feel like it's not just diamond painting. Like there are so many crafters out here. There are so many people that are just doing random things. That's why I named my channel that, and I didn't put myself in a box because I want to do many things, not just crafting or not just diamond painting, not just knitting, not just spinning, but all these things that my hands touch, I want to share. And that community, you're going to hear stuff about my health. Even if people don't want to hear it, you're going to hear stuff about my health. And if someone else is having a health problem, I want to okay, yeah, have fun, Tanya. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Have a great time. Um yeah, the community is there for support, you guys. I think that we just have created a community of crafty people, very clever people, people that understand also the other parts of it. Like crafting, there's an underlying reason why people have to have an outlet. Though it's diamond painting, whatever, sewing, like Scully does writing and reading and the ASMR. There are ways that we need those creative outlets, and we need this community, and we need the love that we can share with others. Like when someone's hurting, you can be a support for them, and just by saying, validating it, just by validating someone, you don't know how much healing occurs in a validation. So, and not to shut someone down, be there, be supportive, understand. Um, yeah, yep, exactly, Scully. It takes hours. If I know I have a 10 o'clock doctor's appointment, I will time it and give myself at least 2 hours to wake up and get ready. Even if that means I have to wake up at 8 a.m. I'm not a morning person, so 8 is really early for me. Yeah, if I wake up at 8, then I give myself a couple hours to get to the doctor. And I always try to make my doctor's appointments or any of my appointments, they have to be after 1 p.m. Yep, exactly. That's what I feel like. I got hit by a truck. I know. My mom told me yesterday, she's like, I feel like I got pulled through a keyhole backwards, like someone just jerked me through it and everything hurts. Yep. Yeah. So it sounds like, because of the summer coming, kids are getting out of school. My kids still have 15 days left in their homeschool curriculum. So I don't let them have more than a month break. Because we homeschool, even if we go out in the camper, they can still take their school with them. No. What are you eating? For weeks? For 8 weeks. What are you eating for 8 weeks, Regina? I don't think I saw that. I keep hoping, Scully, that all I have to do is wait this out. Like my doctor said that he's seen people healed after 10 years. And I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that every single day. I think that pain makes us stronger for sure. I mean, it makes you feel more vulnerable and weak at certain times, but it also, seeing yourself through it, it does make you stronger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I tend to do that, Scully. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Regina, soups, puddings, gravy, and mashed potatoes and jello. Oh, my mom loves mashed potatoes. I have not slept for almost 5 days. The insomnia is, I don't, me and Lola were talking about it the other day. She sent me a message on Messenger, and it was a little clip. I could read it to you. Scientifically proven, there are scientific tests that they have done. I'm going to read it to you so you guys can see that it is real. And I'll tell you, I gotta go back into messages. Okay, it says, yes, studies suggest that a full moon can interfere with sleep, causing people to fall asleep more slowly, experience less deep sleep, and have shorter overall sleep duration. The full moon's bright light and potential disruption of the sleep-wake cycle, which is the circadian rhythm, may contribute to these sleep problems. So I swear my insomnia comes from the moon, and yeah. Okay. They're being pulled. Yeah. So if you look at the phases of the moon, we are coming up. Well, is the new moon this next weekend or this next week? It seems like the new moon was maybe this week. So when I see the moon cycles, I'm like, okay, that's why I can't fall asleep. That's why the melatonin's not even working. All of the things that I take, ashwagandha and kava kava, and all these things that I take just to get myself down off of this. Like my brain will race. I don't know if you guys experience that, but it's like ADHD. My brain will race to the point where I can't sleep, and I'll go through my whole day like, what did I say? How did I sound? I'll criticize myself all night long. So these herbs like calm my mind, calm me down, but I still won't fall asleep until almost 4 a.m. I cannot sleep. And I think that it gets worse during these moon cycles. Bye, Shells. Aw. Thank you, Shells. You're so awesome. Shells is awesome too, Lola. Yep. Yeah, like, they say you sleep like a baby. Babies don't sleep. They just rest They take sometimes long naps, 3 or 4 hours. That's how I am. Yeah, I sleep like a baby. All right. No sleep at all. And I'm like, people say beauty sleep. Yeah, there's something to that. You detox when you're sleeping. Your body is detoxing. And if those detox pathways are mucked up with a bunch of crap in your system, your body's not going to detox the way it needs to. And I bought, my husband actually bought those grounding sheets, and you plug it in to the outlet. So if you can't go outside and ground with no shoes on and just stand and, kind of, because you're made from earth. Your body has all the things, elements that are in the ground are in you. You can connect with the earth. And no shoes. Rubber shoes are the worst thing for you. Rubber shoes, because they put this barrier between you and the ground. And so if you can ground, the grounding sheets are supposed to mimic that. They plug in, and yeah, ocean tides. Yep, ocean. If the moon can affect the water on the ground, I mean, people should realize that it can affect the water in your body. So this is so true. And it is fact. You can fact check that all day long. It is fact. If it can affect the tides, it can affect the water in you. Mm-hmm. Yes, shells was super awesome. So, yeah, I mean, 90% water. That's right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Do you know the earth is too? Like, what's the percentage of the water on the earth? I mean, it does. It has so much power. The moon does. Okay. Yeah. My and I haven't asked my sister to do this because my nephew is like severe autistic. He will never be on his own. He will be a forever child. He's 12 years old, and he is severely autistic. And without going into great detail, I'm not going to say what caused it, because everybody there, that's a divider too. I don't want to be too controversial. I have very strong opinions. I've seen the harm, and I I see what my sister goes through to just give her son, my nephew, a normal life. And I think that there are certain things that affect um yeah, he's 19. Okay, Scully. Yeah. My nephew is 12, and the autism is so powerful. It's like the only way he communicates is through electronics. And he was nonverbal. She put him in a whole bunch of therapies and got him to the point where he would at least parrot what you were saying. So if you said, "Does Landon want a sandwich?" he would say, "Landon wants a sandwich." Does Landon want, he would parrot you. That's the only way they got him to start communicating verbally. And then as he got older, as he's progressed in his therapies, everything she has done for him, all the love that she has shown him and the patience, he is now to the point where he will voice it himself. If he has a feeling, though you might not understand his way of putting it forward, if you're around him enough, you can understand what he's saying. Or if he raises his voice, he's not violent. He sounds like really, really like loud and stuff, but he's not violent. He doesn't hurt anybody. He just uses he'll like raise his voice if he feels like he needs you to hear something, um if we ever met, I'd give you a wonderful complimentary That's new information to me, Scully. Wow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't had it done. This is okay. Do you see this line right here? This is the last time I had it colored. This is 3 years or 2.5 years. This is like a whole wig. This could be a really long hair wig. My hair is down. Oh gosh, you guys. This is my hair. It is, yeah. And there's my tattoo. I have a tattoo there too. But it goes all the way across my lower back. No, I didn't know. Wow. Yeah, self-injure. Okay, Scully. Yeah, that makes total sense. My this is so weird to say, and a lot of people don't realize this. Each autism spectrum is a little bit different. One is a little bit more dramatic. He, like my nephew, loves babies. He loves babies. I buy him those real babies. I got him one off of Temu. I think I unboxed it on a Temu haul. And I gave it to him, and he was so excited that I got him a baby. And he also comes through like electronics. Like when you think of autism, you have to think of augmented reality. So their brains have been augmented. And so electronics speak to them. They can, it's like another universe. But that's where their reality is. It's augmented. If you look up what that means, it's very powerful. If you can understand what the augmented reality is. He loves his baby. Yes. Lola, he loved it so much. He was like, thank you, Auntie Autumn. Thank you. He was like giving me hugs. Yeah. But I know how he communicates. So even if he raises his voice, I know he's not mad or yelling at me. He wants to be heard. And if he doesn't have an electronic in his hand, it forces him to go out of augmented reality into reality. Like you're facing him, you're talking to him, and then they have to just know how to communicate with you. So it's a struggle for my sister, and she does her best, but at least he's to the point now where he can communicate words. Okay. I will, Scully. Yeah. From last night. See, I wasn't on your live last night because I was on Tampa's live doing an interview. She was interviewing me. I will listen to what you said. Yes. Yeah. And this is true about me. My piece when I'm diamond painting or just doing something creative, I do go internal. I find peace of mind. I find quiet. When everything's quiet around me, I just get really quiet, and I'm not a talker. So when I do lives, I'm putting myself out, energy out, because I want to feed you guys happy, love, energy, validation, all that. But when you're feeding out, you have to find a way to refill. And mine is in silence. I listen to books. Scully, I want your book, by the way. Yeah. It was Tampa's. I can drop her link. She's actually driving Uber right now, so I'll drop her link again. And if you guys want to drop your link again, that's fine with me. I'm totally okay with that. But this is Tampa. We did a live last night. She just interviewed me and we talked about crafting and stuff. So, yeah. So when I find a way to refill, And I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with giving you guys my energy. I think if it's going to make anybody smile, that would be my first thing, is someone feeling the validation and the love, right? Okay. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Oh, I love that. But I have to, anybody who's willing to give their energy, their positive energy, it does empty them. I do get tired after a live. I get extremely tired. I literally almost have to go to bed. And it's okay with me. I'm willing to do it. But I have to, the person who's giving the energy has to find a way to refill. And I have several ways of refilling, and being creative is one of them. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. 5 to 6 year old toys. He's 25. Nonverbal. Okay. He likes assortment of toys, right? So, Landon he likes just, because I try to give him stuff that takes him away from the electronics, because the electronics is like where his augmented mind, it's, this kid can unlock, I'm not kidding, it is his superpower. He can unlock any phone. You have a code on your phone that keeps it locked, right? No one can go into your phone. It's like a fingerprint or whatever you have to unlock it. He knows. He will find that code every time. My sister says I constantly set a new password. He finds it out every single time. Yep. Oh, so you feel that too, Scully. Yep. And if I wasn't willing, I wouldn't do it. If I wasn't willing to share my energy, I wouldn't do it. This is because I feel like you guys give me so much love that I want to give it back, and I want to connect with you. Okay. Okay. What was that? Until the voice is trained for it. Okay. That makes sense. This microphone that I have is really good for the whispers. Like when I do a whip and chat, this Rode microphone right here, it can hear every little thing. So I'm sitting right here, it's on my project, and I'm diamond. I'm literally at a whisper when I'm talking. I'm trying so hard to just talk quiet because this thing will pick up. Yeah. Hi, Layla. You're back. It'll pick up sound from across the room. I do that to my dogs. When my dogs won't listen, it works on kids too, Scully. It works on kids too. If you're yelling at them, they're just going to yell over you. But if you go to a small whisper like this, then they stop and they're like, my dogs respond to it, and my kids. It works on kids. Yeah, it's a really sensitive mic. Yetis are good too, but I love this Rode microphone. I love it. Okay, Layla, yeah. Well, and I know it's like getting later in the day. People are going to have to go cook dinner. It depends on what time zone you're in. Because right now it's 4 o'clock East Coast and 2 o'clock West Coast and 1 o'clock Mountain. Only reason why I know that is because I'm from Portland, so I know the time zones from Portland, Oregon. My dad still lives there, so I know when I call him that it's actually 2 hours earlier. Yeah. It's so funny you would say that about the the whispers. If you whisper, they will stop and they will listen. And we know each other through YouTube, Layla. Yes. 2 autistic grandsons. Okay. High function. Yeah. He won't live by himself ever. That's um Regina, do you mean like he won't live by himself or he wants to live by himself? High functioning. My nephew is he's 12 now. He's a forever child, and that's one thing that my sister has had to come to terms with is she'll never be an empty nester because he will always need. That's one thing about having a child with a disability like that, because they're always going to need you, but you're not going to live forever. So make a plan for them. They need a health plan. There needs to be someone who's going to step up if something happens. Okay, Regina. Yeah, she's going live. Yeah, she's gone live. So yeah, exactly. Scully, it is so close to home. So many people deal with autism or an autism spectrum. And when he starts stemming, when he starts tapping, when he does the things with his hands, he like does the things, he makes videos. He'll unlock my sister's phone and create videos. He knows how to do all these things in electronics. It's insane how smart this kid is. He knows numbers like this. Like all you got to do is just give him a math problem and he's on it. He knows the answer that fast. But he does this thing with his hands. So he does these hand puppets. So I went this last Christmas and I bought him hand puppets. I bought him a puppy and a little boy, and they can talk to each other. So he can make videos with those hand puppets. When they you narrate, okay. Yeah, it still locks up the back. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Really? So Lola has a brother, and maybe you could put that in the chat, Lola. He's I mean, it's insane what these people, the disabilities put these people through. I mean, you know, they're still there, but they can't communicate or really be involved as much as, you know, we would desire them to be. Yeah. Yeah. You don't let them live stream. Right. Right. Aw. So, Scully, you're saying your son has a channel. Do you want to drop his link? I'm okay with it. Don't feel like you're oversharing. I'm okay with it. I'm a sharing channel. I don't mind. Yes. That is so awesome. He works on Bearcat Williams Scully. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll look it up. I yeah, that is awesome. I had no idea. I had no idea, Scully, and I didn't I didn't know you do. You're a licensed cosmetologist. I am like floored. I'm floored. Bearcat Williams. Scully. There it is. There it is. I found him. I found him. I'm going to sub to him right now, Scully. I'm subbed to him. Okay, I'm going to watch some of his stuff. That is so awesome. Yes. Hi, Diamond Nana. How are you today? Wow. I didn't realize you were in the chat. Did you just pop in? How are you feeling? Aw. Aw. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I wanted to make sure you weren't here earlier and I overlooked you. Sometimes the chat can roll and I don't. It's like I want to read everything, you know? Yeah. So you just do whatever on your channel, Layla? Okay. So that way everybody can just kind of click on you and go. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Last night when I was on Tampa's live doing that interview, my subscribers jumped 20. 20. I was like, I was at like I think it was 1269 or something like that. And I was like, oh, 1270 would be cool, you know. And then after the live, I went in and looked, and my subs jumped to 1290. I'm like, I might be less than 10 away from 1300, but I was just floored. I was floored that this other, because what Tampa does, her community is a lot of gardening, prepping, canning, all that good stuff. And so when she did this interview with me, these people were willing to come to my channel and show me support. Oh, wow. Yeah. Isn't that so cool when you see? So that jump, like, it's like a dopamine hit. And those of us who live with pain, I kind of feel like I need a dopamine hit every once in a while because the pain is so real. Yeah, that's why I jumped. I started crying because I actually had people join my memberships. And I was sitting there. Tampa went to break, and I grabbed some tissues, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then her break was over, and it's like, "Okay, gather yourself." So, yeah, okay. So look at how many people that has affected. We all know somebody. The numbers have jumped dramatically um, in autism. It has jumped dramatically in the last 20 years. It is insane. And I'm not going to get political and tell you what I know the cause to be, but yeah. And it's, in my world, it's fact. What's the cause? In my world, it's fact. In somebody else's world, it might not be fact what I believe causes it. So I just know what caused my nephews. Okay. Layla, are you asking Scully or me? So for me, Scully, I think it has to do with generations of a certain medical procedure or toxins that can past the blood-brain barrier. But I don't think, like in my mom's generation, it was minimal. My mom is 76, by the way. It was minimal, and the next generation had more, and the next generation had more. And so as progression happened in this certain procedure that people get done and think are normal, as it happened, each generation had more and more genes messed with in their DNA double helix. So the genes get mutated, get messed with. And I'm going to leave it at that. But this is what's causing it, why the numbers are skyrocketing. In 10 years, it's going to be way higher. It wouldn't surprise me if the majority of the population in 10 years is on the autism spectrum. Yeah. Yep. That's what I mean, Scully. There are certain medical things that mess with the double helix, and also food toxins. That's why I say when you're going to choose a diet, make sure you know where ancestral genes are. Make sure you know where your ancestors are from, and, try it. Like just say, okay, I'm going to try this because I know my ancestors are from this part of the world, and I know my body will probably process this food properly or a lot better than someone else who's not. Yes, exactly, Margie, exactly. And there's a method to their madness. Yes. Because they become easier to control. You guys don't want to get in this brain of mine. No, you don't want to get in here. So, yeah. He gets bullied. Does he process the bullying in a way? Because that happened to my nephew, Leila. When he was in public school, he got bullied when they lived in Walla Walla, Washington. So kind of where I'm from. He was in public school and he got bullied, but he didn't know he was getting bullied. So my niece has Asperger's. When she got bullied, she thought they were actually being funny and being her friend, when they were actually bullying her and making fun of her. And I mean, it came to light eventually. She figured out what was going on. But when my nephew got bullied, because of the autism, he didn't understand what was happening. And when my sister finally moved to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, from Walla Walla, Washington, there was a certain C word, and any government employee was made to either take it or lose their job. And my brother-in-law worked he's a military vet, and he worked for a prison system over in Walla Walla. So he was given an option: you either take it or you lose your job. So he chose they uprooted the whole family and they moved to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. From that point, he actually had an interview and a banquet. He was invited to the banquet with Kristi Noem. And if you don't know who that is, I believe she's the governor of South Dakota. I don't know if she is still. But they took him in. They gave him a job. He was working. I mean, there was no force of a certain C word, this thing. And they weren't paying enough. So my sister was trying to help ends meet, but she was trying to also manage her children who are on the autism spectrum. So my nephew got put in a school system down there, and he had his own personal worker in the school system in Sioux Falls, and he loved her and she loved him, and they were inseparable. She watched every movement with him and took really good care of him in the public school system. But then they moved to Williston because there was not enough funding to make a house payment, to feed the family, to pay the bills. So it's like when you don't make enough, you're going further and further and further in debt. I mean, what do you do? Like, can't pay for electricities or all, the therapies and everything. So they moved up here to Williston. My husband, who works in the oil field here, and okay, Scully, yeah, sounds good. So they moved up here to Williston, and my husband got my brother-in-law a job in the electrical field because my husband's an electrician. His trade is an electrician. He's been doing it for almost 30 years. Yes, I am slightly dating us a little. It's really weird saying I'm 50, you guys. It's really weird. It feels so weird to say that I'm 50 because in here I'm still like 18 being goofy, But yeah, they moved up here to Williston, and she put him in the public school system here, and there is no support. None whatsoever. There is no support. So now she has him in homeschool. She's homeschooling him, and they're doing okay. They have like personal people that come in. She takes him to special kinds of therapies, and that is kind of where they're at now. But there's not a support system in our school system here. So when she took him to get some therapies done, she took him to, I don't know what you call it. It's like a therapy, but they ask him a bunch of questions. And so, or they have him do all these tests, a bunch of different tests. Hi, Nuckin. Hi. Oh, it's okay, Nuckin. It's okay. Yeah, thank you for coming. So she had all these tests done on him, right? And so now she's got a printed out copy of the kind of therapy he needs. And the public school here in Williston is to provide him with exactly what he needs to be in the public school system, to learn, to, so basically this piece of paper says it all. It says everything that he needs help with, and therapy wise. So if the public school system refuses to help, let's just put it that way, to provide the type of help he needs, then the government should provide assistance for her to have it in home. So the nice thing would be for her to have it in home therapy so that she doesn't have to worry about the public school system. Also, so that she doesn't have to worry about how much it costs to have someone come in and take care of his needs when it comes to his education. I mean, he can read and he does math in his head, like that augmented reality that we're talking about with autism. He does math in his head like that. So, I mean, he's not dumb. They're not dumb. They're just, their brains work different. They were rewired. And so, yeah, it's definitely real, and we're all touched by it. So it's good to be aware. And when we're out in public and we see someone who's acting a little bit different, to maybe think maybe they have autism, maybe they have a disability, that. And I can see it after being around my nephew. Now I can spot it when I'm out in public. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I just had a Diamond Art Club delivery, you guys. I'll have to do a video because I have a few that I need to unbox. I have like 3 different businesses, Diamond Art Club, business, small shops and big because I'm an art club is big, but I have Captured by Radiance and some more. I have Orloa and some more Bella Art. So yeah. Uh-oh, exactly, Margie. I have to finish some of these that I have going. I have to finish Vintage Garden Path and those other 3 that I showed you guys at the beginning. I have to finish those. That way I can actually my next one is going to be a J wall. I am not going to hold back. Once I get some of these finished, I am not going to hold back. I'm just going to do my J wall, and it is the size of my picture window in my living room. So I'll probably be working on that for up to a year. As long as I'm monogamous on it, I will do good. It's 200 colors, and I don't even know the size. I can't even remember. It's on a video. Who is shopping tomorrow? What? Oh, yeah. See, I think that's true for a lot of people. Yeah, that's true for a lot of people. I used to be like that. And I could complete some quite quickly, like some of those Chuck Pensons that are huge. I could complete those really pretty quick if I worked on them monogamously. And then I started my channel, and I'm like, oh, but I have to have a Dreamer Designs going, and I have to have a Diamond Art Club going, and I have to have this artist and that artist. And I'm like, oh, wait, calm down. Oh, you shopped today, Nana? Oh my gosh, what did you get? Oh, I actually, Star had a members only like wheel spin blessing, and so I got a gift card from her for Diamond Art Club, so I need to spend that. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, Margie. Yes, because they always drop those new paintings, the new designs on Saturday morning, and if you're a Diamond member, then you get them a half an hour early. Oh, Sephora. Oh boy, I get trouble in those stores. Oh man, yes, I love Sephora. There's so many. Yeah. Ever After. Yeah. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, that's awesome, Nuckin. Yay. Congratulations. Oh, you'll have to let us know when you get the keys. Oh, we went shopping for furniture, knowing, keep in the back of your mind, knowing that whatever furniture we probably would pick out, that it would be held for at least 3 to 6 months. We knew. And then the tariffs happened, so we don't know. We actually did buy, oh, why did I put that? Sorry. Okay. Oh, I can see what's dropping tomorrow. Are you talking about Facebook, Margie? So I can go on Facebook? Oh, yeah. Okay, Layla. Aw. Okay. Thank you. New arrivals. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll have to look, Margie. Yeah, I'll have to look. Yeah, we bought furniture. What month are we in? We're in month 5, right? Almost in month 6. It's not supposed to be delivered, I don't think, until the end of June, middle of June, but I have not heard from them. from the furniture place. You hear my chihuahua going nuts. I wonder, either my son just came in from outside or my husband just got home from work. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't looked at the new arrivals. I haven't. I have been trying really hard to not. Oh, I like Dominic Davison. I have a lot of his art. Okay. Well, I'll look on Dreamers too. Plus, Lola's birthday is coming up, so I gotta get Lola a gift. Lola's birthday is June 1st. Sorry, I said March. Forget what month I'm in. Yeah. And once you do like a premium diamond painting, isn't it true that you kind of get like spoiled? And then when you go do a budget friendly, you're like, this is nice. This is really nice. But then you go to your premium, you're like, this doesn't feel the same. It's okay, TR. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you for coming back. I always have to look. I try hard not to look. I try hard not to look because, I mean, if one of my favorite artists put out a painting, I mean, what was it? I think it was last Saturday. A painting came out that I wanted and it sold out within 30 seconds. I couldn't click buy fast enough, so I missed out on it. I'm sure they'll restock it. No big deal. And that's what I tell myself. That's okay. They'll restock it. You'll see it later, unless it's one of those mystery ones and they only put it out once. Once it's sold out, it's gone. That upsets me if I can't get those. So, yeah. Okay. You start watching it on Wednesday, watching for those new arrivals. I always see like the emails come through that say, 4 new designs from Dreamer or, yeah. And I am actually, this is going to sound really bad. I'm actually happy when they put out art that I don't like, because then I'm not clicking buy and I'm saving a little bit of money. Yeah. And I don't like the FOMO that's involved in that, Margie. I don't. I am definitely affected extremely by FOMO, fear of missing out. So, I don't know if other people have that, but I cannot stand it because what they'll do is they'll release it to the Diamond members. If it sells out and you wait for that 30 minutes, they release it to the general public. And if you can't click buy fast enough, because it'll say sold out for the Diamond members, and then when it's released to the general public, it'd be, oh, all of a sudden it's there, and then it's gone. So, okay. I know, Margie. I don't know what it is. There is one, I think it's a picture, and I think it's really pretty. It's a bear. And the face of the bear is like all these different swirls of color. And is it a Peggy Collins? Oh, I could have that wrong. But that one kind of has me a little bit tempted, but I have not clicked buy. So, yeah, I haven't been buying a whole lot on any. My last few purchases were, I did buy 2 from Diamond Art Club, and I bought 2 from Captured by Radiance, and then I bought 3 from Bella Art. I know. I hate it when I have that happen. It's like it's in your cart. You go to click buy. Oh, sorry, this is out. Sorry, that's out. Yeah. Oh, you know which one I'm talking about. That one is really pretty. Yeah. Yep. I know. And that's what I've kind of been working on, Nuckin. Yep. And also to remind yourself, they're going to restock it. It might take a year, who knows? But I know I have enough diamond paintings to last me way not longer than that. So I can just say, well, they're holding on to it for me. They can hold on to it on their shelves and eventually I'll get to it. I've just been telling myself, you don't need it right now. You don't need it right now. And so, a lot of the stuff I'm focusing on is I've been doing a little bit of Temu hauls. I've been doing a little bit of unboxings here and there. I have 30 here that I have not unboxed from random companies that are sitting here in their plastic. Some old, some new, new designs. And Margie, you got Emerald Oceans? Oh my gosh, that one is so pretty. And I am not a Big Eyed Girl fan. Like if I have any, typically it's Hannah Lynn. I don't necessarily like, I like portrait style, the up and down style, like the Magic Roses. I like that style. I don't like portraits typically of anything really. I like nature, scenery, flowers, things like that. But that Emerald Oceans is gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, really? Rose Prophet. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. I think it's good to change your thought process when it comes to FOMO because FOMO causes you to buy, 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 buy. Well, guess what? It's going to take me years to get to these diamond paintings unless I don't sleep and don't do anything else but diamond paint. And I have other loves in my life that I want to do, like cross stitch and I don't embroider, though I want to learn those stitches. I do knitting and spinning and crocheting and a lot of things. And sewing. I love to sew. Um, I know killing you when she was doing it. And I know it's so beautiful. That one is so beautiful. I love the colors on that one. Yeah. So I don't know. I have so many. I have so many. I did find that I like, he's on Diamond Art Club. I think he's on other things too. Well, I'm always thinking like the Goofy Birds. Who is that? I just found that I love some of his work and I bought two. I haven't unboxed them yet, but yeah, you're just waiting. You're waiting patiently, practicing your patience. Yep. I have a hard time joining events, and I will tell you why. Because I have too many starts. I need time to finish them. And every one of mine are the size of a picture window. Dang. I don't like smaller. I apparently am drawn to these massive diamond paintings that take a couple of months to finish, I want to kind of figure out a way to be better having finishes because yes, Lorenz, there you go. Thank you, Margie. Yeah, you found those words that were on the tip of my tongue. So when they're massive, it takes longer than a month. And usually these events are 1 month long. So if you're joining all the events, you're going to have 20 starts and not see a finish. And I think the true dopamine hit is in a finish. Yes, I get them when I kit them up. Yes, I get them. I love organizing, kitting down. But when you're actually doing the diamond painting and seeing it progress and seeing a finish, there's something in that. And so I don't want to have a whole bunch, too many starts because then I won't. I don't feel that beginning and end fulfillment. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yep. I have a lot of Temu. I love Temu. Yeah. I'm so sad about I'm glad that they kind of got it resolved, but we may never see Temu the way we used to. We may never see that. Never again. Yeah. Is it raining? I think it's raining again here. I know. Isn't that so right, Nukin? It is so fulfilling. You're like on your last square and you just got a couple more and it's like done. And like my husband's always sitting whenever I finish, it's always in the evening time. He's sitting in the living room and I'm like, look, I got it done. Yeah. So he sees all my completions first. Yeah. It's so true. And I think it's so sweet of Shell's to let her husband place the last few drills and she records it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, Margie, but it does feel like that. Yeah, it's like, wow, another one. Oh, I missed that one. I got to do that one. Yeah, it's really funny. I do. I do love diamond painting, and it seems like it's easy. It's just easy to grab for. I always have it sitting there. It's always on my dining room table. So if I feel like I want to go diamond paint, I can just go sit down and do it. And with cross stitch, it's like I have to get this out. I have to get that out. I need my magnifying light. I need this and that. And so I feel like I have to do a lot more setup when it comes to my cross stitch. And with diamond painting, it's just sitting there. So it's an easy reach for a creative outlet. Isn't that the truth? Yes. Yes. Exactly, Nukin. Yes. It's always 310 heavy. And that's the truth. It's like, ugh, all I have is black. Have you guys seen the one? It's a deer. I think it's called Night or Dream. Oh, it's the big deer with the antlers coming out. There's one for spring too, but the night dreamer or night it's something night. Oh, what is it? It's so 310 heavy that I think there's like 20 bags. I think there's 20 bags or more. Never ending sea of 310s. But I have seen this night catcher. Is it night? Nightbringer. Thank you, Diamond Nana. Yes, I have that one. I have not done it, but I've heard that there's so much 310 in it, you have to be okay with 310. And some of the people that I saw doing it, they actually had like 5 or 6 bags left over of 310 that they didn't even touch. That's how much 310 is in it. Yeah, Nightbringer. You have it too, Diamond Nana? Yeah. Yeah, I got that one, and then I got the spring one where it's the same deer with the flowers and all that stuff coming off its antlers, birds and stuff. Yeah, I love that one. They're so pretty. I have another one. It's a little bit smaller, and I think I got it from Diamond Art Club, but it's the 4 seasons. So spring, summer, fall, and winter. It's a tree, and there's just a quarter. And it's not very big. It's not like a huge diamond painting, but I do like that one too. Oh, okay. The dark snow. 14 bags of 310. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. Springbringer. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh, Swan Lake. Oh, you have to find it. Yeah. Um, why did my, yeah. Oh, okay. Any help on what, Kathy? Doing diamond paintings? I invite anybody to come to my house and diamond paint with me. Anybody. I have so many. You will have a blast. Oh, you're looking on D-Stash. What was it called again? Swan Lake. Was that from Diamond Art Club, Diamond Anna? I'm gonna I'm gonna look look it up. I'm looking it up. Okay. Oh, go back. Oh. Swan Pond? That's what I'm seeing. I'm only seeing Swan Pond. Okay. The prices are higher, yeah. They did raise their prices. I have Swan Pond. Not sure about Swan Lake though. Okay. Well, I wonder if you go into, like, I'm going to go into their web. I just Googled it and it didn't pop up, but I'm going to go into their website real quick, or not their website, but their app, and search. Swan Lake. Oh. I think I have that one. Is it this one? Is it that one? You want me to look at the new releases while I'm here? Okay, I'm going to shut my chat off real quick. Okay. It says the artist. Okay. It says the artist is, I'm pretty sure I have that one, but I'd have to double check because I think I had one similar to that and it was through Craftably. Is that right? You guys know of that? I could be wrong. I'm going to go into new releases here. New. New arrivals. Is that where it's at? Okay, I'm seeing like little table toppers. Disney does not appeal to me. There's a Memorial Day one. 2 of them. What did you think of Serene Mountain View? Yeah, Margie, stop tempting. Stop it. What do you guys think of this one? I'm going to unplug my phone for a minute. What do you think of that one? Isn't that so pretty? That one. A horse with blinders, that's right. Only look forward. So I'm seeing new arrivals. I thought these were already released. Yeah. I think that one's pretty. I'm not a big fan of table toppers, or I do like the small ones like let me see. I'll just pull out this. Is this one it? Well, I did all the flowers and I did all of the butterflies. I do have this mystery edition. These, I love these. I do like these. I don't do them a lot because I prefer to do my my larger diamond paintings. But okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I do have them on Facebook. Okay. I'll just go to my Facebook then. I do have Facebook. I have TikTok too. I don't upload on TikTok a whole lot. Diamond Art Club. Okay. Do I have to? Oh. Where do I have to click to on their page? I'm looking. Back in stock. Restock. I'm just looking to see if I can see the new releases. Okay. Well, I'm seeing restocks. I did get a Mrs. Butter D. I haven't unboxed it yet. And she's got, my daughter has, I think she has, it's called Art Room. And I got myself one and I cannot remember what it's called. I haven't unboxed it yet. So yeah, I'm on DAC's page right here. Yep. Do you know how to find it? Is it under photos or events? It's in the what? It's right in there. Not the VIP group. Okay. Not the VIP group. Ugh. You guys don't even want to know what I'm thinking. Some people. Posts maybe? Would it be under posts? Okay, Diamond Nana, have a good day. I hope you're feeling well. Thank you. It's right there. As soon as I go in, it's right there. So, see more. Diamond and Ruby members have a 30-minute early access. Is this one of them? Is this one of them? This one's really pretty. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that one is... Margie, why did you do this to me? This one is gorgeous. That. Oh my gosh. Wow. That one is really pretty. I bet that's 310 heavy though, or 939. Look at that one. You want company, Margie? You don't want to do this alone? Nuckin says she's closing her eyes. Oh no, this one of the ducks is, oh my gosh. This totally reminds me of when my ducks were babies because I hatched my ducks out of eggs. I literally hatched them out. So I'm their mom. And this is literally what I did with them. You think I'm nuts, but I'm not. When they were babies, I put them in the bathtub and they would swim around and whack, whack, whack. It was so cute. I even have videos of it. Oh my gosh. So that one has like almost a nostalgic feel. Okay, this is the mystery box. When was this? Oh, that was a long time ago. What am I talking about? Okay, so this one's Richard Lorenz, and that one is really cute. Let it rain, let it pour. Days like this, friends, is what friends are for. Aw, look at that guy. I like the mushroom. That is cute. Yeah, you probably got my number on that one, Margie. You know exactly. Oh my gosh. That's another video I want to do is my nails, Nail Boo. I actually emailed them and asked if they would give me a discount code, but they always have discounts on their channel. It's awesome. I'm gonna go back into Diamond Art Club. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Yeah, okay. So I know it's gonna get released and I know that flower one is gonna be, that would be, if I were to get one, that would be it. So I would probably use my Diamond Art Club gift card from Star for winning the wheel spin. And yeah. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. It's been 3 hours. You know, one of these, when I do my 12-hour live, I'm gonna set up my my iPad to where I can record doing my diamond paintings, working on stuff, because yeah, I if I'm doing a 12-hour live, I'm gonna want to diamond paint. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Dang. Margie. I'm trying to be like Nuckin and no. It has. Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Yeah. So I probably got to go out. It's 4 o'clock here. I got to go out and figure out dinner. Yeah. And Margie she's a rough one, I tell you. She's a bad influence. So good at it. You're on a no buy? Oh, I know it's hard, Kathy. I kind of put myself on a no buy or low buy. And so the last few that I got were off of points. So, oh, Dreamers. Yes, I'm sure Dreamer has. I'm sure Dreamer has some good ones. I gotta look. I'll look on their website when we're off of here. So, yeah, I'll kind of look around. I like it when they do like only 4 releases at a time because it gives me a chance to go and actually look at them and decide if I like them instead of being slammed with 20 or 30, you know? Yeah. I don't like it when there's too many choices. It just stresses me out. Yeah. So you got to share. That's right, Margie. Yours is going to be Dreamers, though. Yeah, I'm going to look on Dreamers too, but that flower one on Diamond Art Club is sure pretty. Yeah, I know. It gives you a chance to really think about what you're buying versus having to click buy because of FOMO. I think I like that Dreamer doesn't sell out as fast because it gives you a chance to think about it, you know. And they're pretty good about restocking. Like I didn't have to wait that long for She Shed to get restocked. I didn't have to wait that long at all. I haven't done it yet, but it's there. Yeah. Love me some landscapes too. Yep. That's my favorite, landscapes. I like portrait style, but I do like landscapes. I prefer nature, mountains, things like that. I love diamond painting houses and I love cross stitching houses. Isn't that strange? Like the vintage flower garden. I love that. Oh no, vintage garden path from Dreamer. I love that garden path. I love it. And that house, it leads up to that house and that I'll show you again. Just that house. Look at that house. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, I loved diamond painting that house. So, yeah, I don't know. I love houses too. So, nature, houses, cabins. I have one that I made on AI that is a cabin in the woods. And I want to turn that one into a diamond painting. So, yeah. So thankful. I love all of these. So, yeah, I'll probably work on this one. I want to get this one done. Hopefully I can kind of work through it pretty fast. That way I can get some of these, work them through, get them done so that I can start AJ Wall. Yeah. I know the J Wall event's already gone, but I don't need the event to do a J Wall. I'll just do it. Right? I don't need an event. The events are fun, but yeah. I think it's nice to diamond paint as a community and everybody work on like the same diamond painting, but at the same time, you know, I kind of want to be like, oh, I want to do this one or that one, you know, and not feel like it has to be done at a certain time or started at a certain time. Instead of bossing myself around, I just do whatever. Right? Or letting an event boss me around. It's always more fun when it's something you actually want to do versus something that's like, oh, this event's starting, I got to do this or this, you know. So I guess it depends on where your mind's at and what you really want to do. So yeah, I'm down to 4. You guys, oh, it was so great. You guys were awesome. And Joan is live and she'll probably be live for a little while yet. So yeah, should pop over to Joan and see what she's doing. Yeah. So I love you all. I thank you for your time. Your time is precious and it means the world to me. And I will see you on the next live. Actually, you know, be in the comments if you want. Leave me comments on my videos. I appreciate all of the communication. I love it all. Yeah. Aw. Thank you. Passionately intrigued. You're still here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And we'll see you. I'll be live next Friday at this time. Unless something comes up, I'll make sure I tell you. So, yeah. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. I enjoyed you guys too. So I better go see what that Chihuahua's barking about. My Chihuahua. He's the loudest. He's the loudest alarm system anybody could ever have. Yeah, you have a great weekend too. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Okay. Bye.